Back in Shakespeare's time, watching a play wasn't as simple as just going to the movies. In London, there were two main theatres operated by Lord Chamberlain's men, the company William Shakespeare worked for. Blackfriars was a roof building that could only hold 500 of the wealthiest citizens, while the Globe was just the opposite. It was a circular, unroofed structure that held up to 3,000, and just about anyone could get in, from butchers to just straight-up rich people. Of course, your experience at the Globe all depended on what you were willing to pay. Most of the lower classes could attend for a single penny. These groundlings would stand right in front of the stage. For 2 pence, a person could sit on a bench a little further back, and for 3, they could be nice and comfortable on a cushion. But the really rich would pay 6 pence or more for a seat in the upper galleries, where you could not only see the stage really well, but, more importantly, be seen by everyone else. The huge variety of people in the audience meant that writers had to be really good to please everyone. Shakespeare would always make sure to throw in some dirty jokes to please the more vulgar groundlings, and keep their attention. If he didn't, well, the groundlings were known to throw things if they weren't happy. But keep their attention he did. Shakespeare's audiences would still be pretty rowdy, sure, eating and talking during the entire show, but they'd be super involved. They'd clap for the hero, boo at the villain, and cheer for the special effects. The plays themselves were pretty different from today's movies, too. They'd be staged in the afternoons because, well, they didn't have electricity and they kind of needed to see. And the actors didn't really use scenery, they'd mostly just rely on the language to set the scene, although they did have really elaborate costumes. And, of course, women never acted. All the female characters would be played by men. Shakespeare specifically wrote most of his plays, including Macbeth, to be performed at the Globe. So, I think this means it'll be a pretty interesting read. But, all in all, I think I'd rather just head over to the Roxy.